can make a difference. Yes, adolescence is the most difficult phase of development and parents struggle a lot. But research says that even in the adolescent, teens do best when they have solid relationship with their parents. So at any phase of development, take care to keep a solid relationship with your child. So when your head to new, make your open your head to new ways of thinking. Always ready to learn about parenting, because the strategies you used today need not be valid tomorrow, because your child is growing fast and his needs, preferences, likes and dislikes changes rapidly. So get ready to adapt your parenting. That is, the question is, what are the basic needs of your child? That is the most healthy way of thinking about the parenting practices is asking yourself this question. That is, what are the basic needs of my child? If I knew it, what are the basic needs of my child? If I knew it, I can regulate my parenting practices and behaviors accordingly. At least you can think in this line, stick to this one. And in the next step, you must be able to articulate what are the needs. Of course, this is the need of any human being as put forward by Maslow. And it will be complex to understand and regulate our parenting practices according to all these needs and to study it. Even if, especially when you are not so educated, it may find it difficult, but you must be at least attend or focus on basic psychological needs of your child. Today's parents need to learn about it. That is, what are the basic psychological needs of your child. Because all parents in this world are well aware of the physical needs of their children. There is no need of learning or seeking information to know what a child needs. He needs clothes, he needs food, he needs schooling, he needs good education and all that. But how many parents can say accurately that what are the psychological needs of your child? Not all parents are equipped to articulate or even to acknowledge about the psychological needs of their children. It is not because they are not mindful or they are not having any good intention regarding the child development. It is not just because they are not aware of the psychological needs operating in the mind of growing child. But you must know that the latest theories on parenting, especially the autonomy supportive parenting theories based on self-determination theory, says that there are only 3 basic psychological needs that dominate the psyche of your child at any developmental phase. And you must know deeply about these 3 needs. You must be able to take into the meaning of these needs, how it operates, how they must be satisfied. At least you must have adequate knowledge and the way of operation in a human being, in which way it becomes active and guide human behavior and growth, development, all that. You must have adequate understanding about these 3 needs. First is autonomy. It is the need to determine, control and organize one's own life. That is, each and every child want to be the sole controller of their own life as they grow up. They never want to be controlled. They want to take control of entire happenings in their life. They want to establish their individualism. They want to establish their identity. That is, they need autonomy. They want to be the author of their own life, and this need is very much strong in each child. And this need reaches at its peak when the child reaches adolescence. The second is competence. Each human organism has this need to be competent at some or other field in order to prove his worth as a human being. Your child needs to prove himself or herself in some field. That is, I can do this, I can do that. There is a fundamental urge is there. Third is relatedness. It is more or less similar to belongingness need of Maslow. That is, need to feel attached. That is, in order to build up meaningful relationship, enduring, lasting relationship with other fellow human beings. These needs, if you closely observe your child, you can see almost all his actions, behavior, emotional states, decisions, choices, almost all movements of his life are controlled and guided or fueled, directed by these three needs. These needs will be operating actively behind his life movements, and you must be able to recognize it, which need is prominent in a particular situation. Because many studies have proved and keep on proving this fact that optimal human functioning can occur only if these psychological needs are met. If you believe it or not, science is keeping on establishing this fact. Science keeps on establishing repeatedly that if you want to see your child in a state of well-being and well-functioning, you must pay attention to the satisfaction of his basic psychological needs in your home environment at least. If psychological needs are not satisfied, what is likely to happen? Because psychology need satisfaction is the thing that rules the deep structure of human psyche. And if it is not satisfied, even mental illness may result. Psychological withdrawal, antisocial activity, narcissism, withdraw concern for others. Many psychological aberrations can result from low satisfaction or dissatisfaction of these basic psychological needs. This is not my statement, but results keep on reiterating this fact. We must admit it and understand your children are having some natural, innate and constructive tendencies. Try to recognize it, and you must know what are these natural, innate and constructive tendencies. And this need for satisfying basic psychological requirements or basic psychological requirements, and child's need for the satisfaction of it appear as his natural, innate and constructive tendencies. Actually, children will live up to your expectations, we promise, when only if you pay attention to your disciplining, your ways of disciplining, whatever it may be, whether you punish or you